It's wet. I opened it and sprayed me with my own pop.
Yuck. Gross.
I mean, yeah, it is gross. But I think you guys are in another plane of existence.
No, it's just a sticky clock.
Is Emil still live here?
Yeah.
I never see him.
He'll be moving. Yo, bro. He's got a yo. Listen. Let me hit you with what's gonna happen. All right.
This is why it's gonna happen with H, our friend H, right?
Something goes wrong with the old girlfriend. He makes it back into my orbit. We're doing good. He meets a new woman. Starts staying at her house.
I knew this would happen. I knew it.
He'll be talking about moving out in the next 2 months.
It.
I will be right back where we started.
Definitely.
I'm just glad I could be here for my friend. Okay, that's how I have to look at it. Otherwise, I'll just take it personally as fuck. You feel used at a certain point.
Why do so many people use you like this?
It's not used. He's my best friend. It's fine.
Okay,
Like I'm glad I could be here when he needed, like, he had nowhere to go. I'm super happy I could be there. But yeah.
But
he's got a problem. But don't we all, right?
He strikes me as someone who and this is no offense at all. I love H, but he definitely strikes me as someone who doesn't seem to enjoy being single for very long.
No.
Because I think the moment after, like, I found out that they broke up, which is interesting because, like, I think it was like a week before I found this out was the first time I ever met her in my life. Like, it was when we were hanging out here and we first tried that. That was the first time I ever met her, and then never saw her again. I was like, they broke up. I was like, oh, I liked her.
She was sweet.
Yeah, she was cool. But anyways, so, and then after that, H literally was like on the phone with another girl, like, no, after this. And I was like, is that your new girl?
Don't say that.
We don't have to put this in. We don't have to put this in.
I personally don't give a fuck, but I'm just saying, don't make it sound like that. It wasn't like a week after. It was like a 4-month period. You just weren't keeping up with it. For the thing is, you don't see him enough. So every time you see him, he's got something else going on, but you don't see him enough, I think is what it is.
Yeah, well.
What do you think about how often do you see him? You could probably count on 2 hands.
I'm pretty sure it was only 2 weeks, though. Because I'm pretty sure. It was December, right? Did they break up in December?
No, November, I think.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, I'm totally out of the loop.
Yeah, November.
I'm totally out of the loop. Never mind. It wasn't like that at all.
Monster.
But it was
drama.
So I was saying a week after I found out.
You can step. You don't gotta take it.
Was when.
Yeah.
He was talking to a new girl.
That's good.
Actually, really good. What the hell? It's like
that's delicious.
Strawberry milk.
Oh, with the tequila off. I'm gonna fuck this bottle up. Yes, sir.
Oh my god, that's been sitting for so long in my kitchen since December.
This was at the party.
Yeah.
Oh, I knew I seen it somewhere.
Yeah.
This would be. I feel like putting it like into something with ice.
It would probably be really. It would be like
delicious.
a milkshake.
We're gonna pause. I'm just gonna find something that pours out properly.
It's like a milkshake. Yeah, Jordan, I'm pretty sure you have more than both of us combined. You have like almost a whole glass.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get up.
Like, you have more than us for sure. That's like 3 of these in the cup. You're good, man. You're good. I love the pinky.
Have to.
Pinky up.
Do you know how sophisticated this looks? Yo.
It matches your comb.
Hold your shot glass. With the comb, yes?
Yes. That won't sit in my hair. No, I don't.
If it could, it would be dope.
My hair is too flat.
Yes.
Yes. Quite. Quite. Original.
So I was going to sue my neighbor.
Oh, wow.
Just for fun.
Just for fun, haha. His dog was barking too loud.
Far too loud. I couldn't hear it over my money counter.
Ew.
Alright, let's get back to it.
Yeah, milkshakes out. Yay.
We digress.
Yes, we do.
We digress.
This is derailed. Alright, so we finish our
being
shots. Yeah, to being better. I forget about that all the time.
So good. So
Actually,
good.
it's so good. What the fuck? I'm so glad someone left this at my house.
Thank you, mystery gifter.
Or Mrs.
I said mystery.
Mystery? Oh, I heard Mr. I was like... right. Now let's actually start properly.
Yes. That though.
Yeah.
That part.
Yeah. So.
Hey, ball up.
Wait, is this you guys like actually?
Yo, we're live. We're doing a little bit different today.
Yeah, today's gonna be a little wild.
It's smaller.
style.
It's more compact. She's adorable.
I know, right? I
She's
don't like big tail.
She's like paddling her feet. Like, what are you doing?
I didn't even take that.
She's like paddling her feet. I'm like, what are you doing? You're like buzzing. Like, what are you doing?
He actually looks so adorable.
Like you like look like a kid. You're like oh, we're starting.
Okay. All right.
Sorry.
Let's start.
We digress.
You know what? I wanted to tell you something. This was totally not going to be a topic today until I was texting Jordan on my way here, and I'm going to make it a topic. So,
Okay.
I don't know, Jordan, if you got my GIF that I sent you. I sent you a GIF through text. I don't know if you saw it. So, I was texting Jordan, and I was like, what was it? Anyways, I told him I'm on my way. Make sure you're all ready and set up by 6:37. He goes, "Okay, sick. I'm not making sure of shit," jokingly. And so I said,
I'm not making sure of shit.
Yo,
So-
I want it to be known that all of this shit was set up by the time. you
Yes,
sent
it
that
was.
text.
He definitely set up. But I responded just saying, "Fuck you, silly faces." Told him my ETA. He goes, "Copy." And I sent him this GIF. Copy that. So this is from. All right, I'm gonna screenshot that so I remember to put it in there.
That's photoshopped, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
So.
I'm about to go, that's a long.
So
neck
what
book.
that is from an EB Games commercial that went viral.
Oh yeah.
And I need to tell this story because I worked at the store it was being shot at, and I was there with the producers and the filmers and like the filmmakers and everything. And can I just say, it is so funny that it became a meme like that. Because the entire time I thought they were all fucking delusional. Like, I'm just saying straight
what?
up. I thought they were all fucking delusional because they were treating this like a Hollywood movie set when they were like filming the commercial.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you've seen it. Maybe I'll show it to you. But they were treating it so seriously. But they had it was the worst commercial I've ever seen. The acting was terrible. And that's why it became a meme with that kid when they went up to buy the game and he goes, "Copy that," and he's just like the worst actor ever, and it became a meme. People started making his neck super long. They started like distorting it, doing remixes, like all this stuff, just trolling this kid. And I remember my boss saying, "Why didn't they just ask us to be in the commercial? Because we fucking work here. Like, we probably would have done
just did
a
a regular
better
sale."
job than this dude."
Plastic or paper.
Wait, what?
He'd be like plastic or paper.
Plastic or
CD
paper?
or VHS.
No, we didn't. Alex, this was 2014.
Oh, this was recent.
Yeah,
Never
it
mind.
wasn't that long ago.
Never mind.
We didn't have VHS, but it was just really funny because they were. But you know what? I shouldn't troll too hard. Like, I get that they took their job seriously, but it was just so bad, and it was just like. And they were really rude to us sometimes too, so I think that's why I'm trolling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Legitimate commercials look like Hollywood sets though.
Yeah.
Like the money and effort it's a set just meant to be
Yeah.
there much significantly shorter, but they look like sets.
I
yeah.
know. I think it's just they were like really, really disrupting our work, and they were just really snobby about it. And so to see that the end result was shittier,
Yes.
I don't know. I guess I got some satisfaction out of it because I was like, I really hated you guys being here. Like, Anyways, I just wanted to share that
Tell
information.
me how that really made you feel.
What the?
And I really want to. And it made me feel this way. And if I say it out loud, oh, God, that pink
That
stuff
was
is
the
good.
tequila rose, not the commercial.
That's what we're drinking today.
It's literally like a milkshake.
It's like a milkshake with like a tequila off. It's
so
actually really
good.
tasty.
The
Just knock it
tequila.
back, put it on ice.
The tequila almost tastes as if someone just put cinnamon in it. Like, it really doesn't. You can barely taste it. It's really good.
I'm gonna get drunk
like
off
it.
of this.
I know we're gonna get real drunk off of this.
Super with this.
So yeah, so I want to talk about that. Do you want me to show you the commercial? Do you want to see it or?
You were fucking here.
Yeah. Okay,
Fuck.
let's do it.
Here.
I remember, Jordan. I told you about it when it happened, right? You remember? It was so bad. It was so bad. It was good. Oh shit, this is in my way. Let's go. Okay, so EB Games, copy that commercial. So that was my story.
What's happening here? What the fuck?
Hey guys, welcome to EB Games.
Oh my god.
Advanced Warfare. Xbox One.
Copy that.
Copy that.
Call of Duty for Xbox One.
The black guy's the worst actor I've ever seen in my life.
I know. It was just.
Get new game
It was just.
What the fuck was... Wait,
You want to see it again?
what the fuck was that?
I swear it was longer though. I think
Where'd they hire these guys?
I don't know, dude. You know that this guy, I saw him a lot coming in, and he was at some point on the ladder. Like, I don't remember why. I don't remember if he was like cleaning our windows or just doing something with our windows. I'm like, what the fuck is that guy doing? Like,
Xbox One.
Copy that.
I never saw that dude though. The guy who says copy that was not once, because you know when they filmed this in the evening when the store was closed.
Of course, yeah.
So,
You're
yeah,
not
so...
gonna lose a day's work.
Yeah, but I
For
was...
that shitty acting? Who's gonna make money? He's not making money, so you guys have to stay open and sell DVDs and CDs and
But
such.
my boss had to be there, right? Because she had to monitor the store while they were there. So she had to be there all night. She was like texting me about it. She was like, fuck this shit. Like, I'm fucking tired. Yeah, but I saw the other guy, like the dude who had the bulletproof vest or whatever, the bald guy. I saw him a lot because they were filming that during the day, right, in the parking lot. So they were in the parking lot while we were working filming
You
that.
saw the guy with the bulletproof vest coming, did you?
Sorry?
You saw the guy with the bulletproof vest coming, did you?
Yeah, I did.
How was he?
He was... I don't remember.
Oh, did you guys not actually talk?
No, I just saw him. Like, I would
Oh.
see him. I don't remember ever talking to him. I just saw him around because I think they filmed in the parking lot, and the rest, when they filmed inside, was when it was closed.
Real quick, school
Yeah.
shooters, dad? Yay or nay?
What?
Huh? I'm just...
What are
I'm
you...
just talking. I'm just talking.
Are you saying that because he had a bulletproof vest? The point of the commercial was they were getting Call of Duty.
I got it.
You got it, right?
School
Okay.
shooters play Call of Duty. Some might say they
A
only
lot
play
of
Call
people
Duty.
play Call of Duty. You can't say... A lot of people play Call of Duty.
I don't,
It's a
and I've
very
never shot up
popular
a school.
game.
I don't, and I've never shot up a school. You play Call of Duty?
Oh, now you're accusing?
You play Call of Duty?
No.
Exactly.
I don't play shooters, though. You know this. But she hasn't shot up a school. Okay, he
In her
doesn't
mi-
have a
Yo, outside of her
I-
mind.
Like, do not accuse me.
She's like, what are you talking about? It wasn't me.
Days, no.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. I'm making wild accusations. Ignore me.
What does this button do again?
Not a lawyer.
Oh yeah, wait, was this one?
Can you not?
Yeah. That's the one. Wait, since when was the pink button the lawyer button? I thought it was the reverse. It would make sense. Okay.
Obviously, you're the one who did it.
Yeah, I don't remember this.
So-
this never happened.
Shaq's coming over tomorrow,
Is he?
and yeah, we're going to start up a thing a pilot we kind of test run, where somebody's in the background giving our actor. She was our actor in the last one. We're giving her instructions on what to say, and she's saying the most outlandish stuff.
Yeah.
It was fantastic. So we got her.
Wait, who is the actor? Is it
So
somebody
she
else?
was Janique.
Oh, Janique. Oh, I thought.
So she was our actor, right?
Yeah,
So she can,
actor.
So she convinced Chopper
Yeah.
that she had gotten pregnant from somebody on the team.
Oh, so this is what you were talking about.
Yes.
Oh my god, I wish I was there.
And then she managed to
Why wasn't I invited for this?
She managed to convince him.
Huh?
We're doing lawyer things.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah.
But even though you're
Oh, yeah.
Not a lawyer.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Fine.
You actually got me there. Wow. Thank you, Alex.
You saved your whole life.
You literally did. But lawyer
feel
things
bad.
could mean anything. I could have been with a
hell's going on
lawyer.
my eyes.
I could have been with
Yo,
a
I
lawyer
went
for
to
my
wait
job.
over here.
You know? Wait, what are you talking about?
I went to Wick and I was like,
Stop.
we digress. We got
Okay,
her
yes,
to
sorry.
convince Chopper that she got pregnant from someone on the team. And then convince Chopper to take the blame.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
That's exactly what you... Yo, buddy.
Wait, what?
Like, I don't want there to be a fight, so can we say that you're the dad?
Did he say yes? Did he own up to it?
He said it.
No, he said no. Oh.
No, he didn't say no. He didn't say no. Where's your mic, bro? If you're gonna do it, where's your mic?
Yeah. Where's your mic?
Let's not say what happened.
Huh?
Let's not say what happened.
Why?
I don't know if we're gonna release that one. I really don't know if we're going to. I keep looking it over. It's not like without us laughing and all that stuff. It's not the same if we just do some subtitles.
Let me see.
But it was a really, really good pilot. Like because of it, I know everything that we need.
Can I do the next one?
So we are looking for people who want to trick their friends or somebody that can take a joke. Obviously, because it's a joke. But
Not my friends.
we want somebody. We're gonna be looking for people who is okay to trick a good friend or something. Somebody who could take a joke. Obviously, right after we let them know. Right after, it's not like something we let them sit with for any length of time. Whenever it's done, it's done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's
But
like it's just like a prank.
it gave me a really good pilot setup on everything we need. So what happened was, we had.
Is it like undercover camera type of thing?
Yeah. So we have the camera here. So we had that. So we had
Sorry,
the
I
real
love
camera
this shit.
here. Joe was here. Mm-hmm. It was Nico. It was Chopper's face.
We're just calling him Nico. Fuck
Whatever,
him. He
fuck
called
him.
himself Nico. He gaslighted us into thinking he's called Chopper. Now he's Nico. He's not here to defend himself. I don't give a shit.
Okay, so he's
Love you.
Nico's sitting here so that he can get the camera, and then we had exactly where she's sitting. We had somebody sitting there.
Yeah.
With their phone, but their phone was on like video call. So like live
Oh,
video call.
okay. But
so
they thought they were just on their phone, I'm guessing, right?
Yeah, so that way that we could see live what was happening. Because this is a recording that we want, right? And then she had her AirPods in. And then me, Jordan, and Jamil are in the booth. And we're there watching it on the video call. And we're fucking dying. And we're telling her to say the most outlandish shit. So we're like, so you're pregnant by him. Now go. Now ask him if he can be the dad. The problem was, what I effed up was that we were on the phone. And it shut off the audio recording because I was live on the phone, so our recording in the booth wasn't there. So that's why I said this episode might not come out, but it showed me everything I needed. And quite frankly, we don't even need to be in this that doesn't need to be done here, to be honest.
Yeah.
Right. We can, as long as someone could take the camera and we have a secondary person who could do the live feed for us. We could be at your house. It could be anywhere. It can literally be anywhere. And with AirPods, it's a super easy piece of technology.
Trying to think of who it could be. Probably Z that I could try to do it to be honest. And we could do it here while we're filming the podcast. We could do it that same day,
I think
after.
he would never see it coming.
He wouldn't, because he would think we're just chilling after the episode, and then I would be like, "Yo, Z, can I talk to you for a second?" And I'll pull him aside.
Let's plan something. We just have to come up
100%.
with a base, and then what we do is we can run it from the cave. Right, the booth was too tight. That was too dark and everything. We'll preset up everything. We'll preset up everything in cave. Preset up the camera, everything, and then when it's time, we just leave you again. You have a partner in crime who's live streaming it.
Yeah.
You, your partner in crime, and Z. Everyone else can come out the house, so it's already kind of a set thing.
We have to come up with some kind of
and then you have your AirPods, you have your hair, so you put the AirPod in, and we just tell you what to say. But the point of it is that you can't divert. So you could say it in your own way. So she was really good at it.
Yeah.
So we set her to say something, and then she's fake crying, and then she's like smoothly added in. She's not just throwing stuff. She's like adding it in. So
yeah.
I wasn't fake crying.
You were.
Why were you actually crying?
Cause she's an actor. Cause she's an actor.
Real.
Cause she's an actor. We're in the booth and they're like, "Yo, is she trying not to laugh?" I'm like, "That girl's out there crying her heart out." Came out here, there were tears, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Oh my god. Okay, so fuck. How could we prank Z? I'm trying to think of a good one. I'll think of something.
This will be great because this will be coming out long after.
Oh yeah, he won't see it coming out.
When he hears us talking about this on thing, he'll be like, "Fuckers got me."
It's like it was planned, premeditated. What's up?
I have this one, but it might cost. It might cost.
Cost what?
A friendship.
No.
Our entire friendship.
Anybody who can't take a joke, fuck them.
True.
We're gonna need 4 slashed tires.
Oh shit.
Okay.
That's
Swap out
if
his-
you can
swap
do
out-
Like
that.
not their real tires. What
Not
about,
their tires. So replace
No, but we'd have to
their
go
tires
get like the tires are expensive.
How would you?
have to go to a dump or something?
somewhere where there's a they've.
I got
already
extra
slashed
tires, but it's about if the tire fits on his car, right?
That's what I'm wondering.
But why
So,
are we
you'd have to
slashing
do that.
tires?
We're not slashing their tires.
We're
but
gonna
they-
make them think their tires
They're
were
gonna come back
slashed.
to their car and then.
But how do we prep all of that outside? Like it should definitely be inside because like you're talking
It is
about
inside. We have a garage.
No, but I don't usually walk Z to his
car and all that stuff,
So
yeah.
it would be suspicious if I just suddenly follow him to his car.
But
I do
you
because
don't
I
have to
unlock
follow
the
him.
door.
But what if he calls like he doesn't tell us? What if he calls someone else like to get his car
We could
towed or
have
something?
and who's gonna change his tires? So
Yeah.
while we're up here, somebody's
Yeah,
down
this
there.
is too much.
It's not
Then
too.
again, he does need someone to walk.
need-
You need.
I
You
need-
need.
Oh, that's
Exactly.
true.
Hold on a
I
second.
usually unlock the door.
Pause for 1 second. You want to just grab the other lav and just give it to her and just add it in?
Yeah, why not?
Let's just do that. Like so, you both have your own lavs. If it's just the four of us, we're doing it a little bit differently.
Oh, yeah,
anyways.
yeah,
Let's
that's
just all
fine.
just talk instead of passing
Yeah,
and all that
let's
stuff.
have everyone have a mic. So it'll be easy.
Let's enjoy it.
Yeah, let's get more milkshake, tequila.
But I don't wanna.
Yeah, you do.
That's it.
Okay, we'll think about this. I think we could
So
discuss this.
we just have to lock down on an idea.
So
Could you sell it? You think you sell it?
I think so.
Can you-
Yeah,
Can you like keep a straight face?
Yeah, if I know I have to.
Okay.
Yeah, I could like we could even
Gotta
like
sell
try
it,
it
but
right now. And do a
oh
straight
man,
face
we
this
were
whole
good.
time.
We were saying the most outlandish stuff in her ear. I was surprised she could keep it together because we were there like we were dying.
When I really have to listen with Jordan, I remember when we used to go to Suitman's house. And I would be high,
Suitman.
and I'd be drunk, and I'd be fucking blitzed out of my mind. And we would go into his parents' place, and then Jordan would just turn to me and be like, "Act sober." And I would just. Now my acting skills are gonna come into play.
Because you and I would just. Hi, I'm below the driving alcohol limit.
Yeah, that's not
No,
suspicious
no,
at
I
all.
will. No, I will not comply with your breathalyzer test.
Why
What?
would they have that?
My
in
dad's
his
a
house?
cop. He's not really a cop. My dad's a cop.
Oh, fuck. In
What?
order for me to have her audio going, I have to stop the recording and then arm her mic.
Okay, then do it quickly
Yeah,
and
cool.
yeah.
Just stop and cut. We're real cut. We're
Do
real
it
cut. You got a
real
cupboard?
quick. By the way, what thing I want to do at the end, I want us to have time for it. I want to do I think it's called the water challenge, where we have water in our mouth and we watch videos that are supposed to make us laugh. I asked Nico to
Why
spin me
now?
a bunch. No, we should do it at the end because, water spraying, we're going to have the mics like...
Oh, yeah, you're
Yeah,
absolutely right.
yeah, we can't do this in front of the mics.
Well,
so.
we can, but like we just gotta be like here. Like,
No, we should remove the mics because if we spray the water, because we're not going to be talking, we're going to have water in our mouth. We're just going to
Oh,
be
I guess
watching
we'll
videos.
just let the video play
yeah,
in the actual thing,
and then
okay.
we're going to remove the mics and then spray water if we laugh. So I just thought it'd be funny because so many people are doing it right now, right? So I
Okay.
think it would be funny to do.
guys,
I think I would
I
lose
laugh at
immediately.
I laugh at
I know, me
everything.
too. I think, but it's gonna be funny to watch
know
us
who-
struggle. It's gonna be funny
you
to
know
watch.
who was surprisingly good at this?
Huh?
You know who was surprisingly good at this? Shaquem. He was surprisingly good at this.
Oh, I could see. I
Did
could
you
see.
add
Shaquille.
more to your cup?
Me? No. I put ice in it. It's probably melting.
Oh, I'm just like your cup's surprisingly full.
Magical.
Cut it?
Yeah, you guys were talking some juicy stuff.
Okay.
So.
Juicy. We're gonna get breakaway bottles.
Yo.
And me and Jacques are gonna fight, and this is what's gonna happen. He's gonna smash a bottle over my head, and I'm gonna smash it.
No.
He'll be like, boom, and I'll be like, boom.
Okay, that seems too comical. It would be funny if
It
you
would be
like
funny.
if you said something really outlandish and like when he turned his back, you like cracked him over the head. That would make me laugh from a deep
What's that,
rooted
what?
place.
And then someone else enters and hits you because you hit him.
Yeah.
Wait. Now that's going left.
Yo,
But
what's wrong with you psychopaths?
We'll see how far we can take it before Z knows it's like a prank, you know?
If we can accept the first hit, we go in for the second.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
yo.
We'll send the person
Okay,
and
no,
we'll be like,
okay.
all right, go.
Hold on.
Go.
Hold on. Here's what it is. So it's like somebody else is there, right?
Yeah.
He says something outlandish to you, and you grab the bottle and you crack him over the head. Now, there's usually like the sharp part of your hand. You're going for him, and somebody grabs you. I'm gonna kill this motherfucker. She's hands in the air. She's trying to get him. Like, B, Settle down. Z has no idea. Yo, it's gone from 0 to hero in like 1 second for Z, right? Because he was here for a fun time with his close friends.
Oh my god. So
now he's probably part of an assault investigation. Yo. What you do is like you hand the body, you be like, hide this or something.
Yeah.
You be like, yo, you gotta hide this for me.
No, this is what we're gonna do. So I don't know if we can do it here or in the studio, because I was thinking a good thing we could do is like I would pull him aside to talk to him about something personal. And what I could do is like maybe I'll be complaining about Jacques or something, because like I do that sometimes. So I'll be complaining about Jacques.
So
right?
we did that when we did hers. We had her call Nico before she got here. It's like, I gotta talk to you about something serious. But you should have seen Nico, just the worst. Nico, as soon as she called him, he called Mike, he called me, he's like, yo, something's going on. I was just there like...
Nico's a little gossip.
Yo.
He's just like, I gotta call everyone I know.
Yo, something's up, something's coming
happening.
down. He's like, yo, something's coming down the pipeline. I don't know what it is, but she was crying on the phone.
I'm never telling Nico anything.
Guy.
I'll tell Nico I want to talk to you. He's going to tell the whole world that I have something to tell him. He's going to tell everybody.
It's because it was involving Alex, you know what I mean? So it's like he felt like...
Oh, did she mention him?
Nah, but he felt like it had something... Why is Janique gonna call Nico for anything?
Oh, because she's never done that before. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
To be honest, how did you not see this coming? It was like, yo. Like, here's the thing. It was her acting that sold it.
Yeah, probably.
It was her acting that sold it, but the story, when you say the story out loud, is fucking stupid. It's fucking retarded.
To be fair,
it's fucking stupid.
To be fair, people randomly dump their shit on me all the time. Like, people I don't even know.
It's not.
It's like, it's not something outlandish, you know?
If she was pregnant by somebody else.
I know.
Nico.
Logically, no.
You know what I'm saying? Nico.
No, but listen. When you're in that position, you're like, okay, I would think there's a reason she came to me. Like, she must have no one to turn to right now, or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yo.
I don't know.
And if that was the case, obviously she made a bad decision because he went and told everyone. So, like, if I was Nico, if I was Nico, I'd be like, you're stupid because you're just telling the worst of them all. Because I'm going to go tell him anything.
If I ever have anything I need to get off my chest, never to him. No, listen. I wanted to say my idea. So
yeah.
I don't know if we can do it in the studio because there's gear, but I was thinking like maybe somewhere. I would pull him aside somewhere.
I would say do it right here. And we remove the carpet and just do it right here.
I was gonna say, so everyone who is here at the time needs to know, like, we should have multiple bottles here. The breakaway bottle. And the breakaway bottle will just be on the counter, right? And it should be like, because they're usually green.
It has to be a split decision.
They're usually green, and we would have other clear bottles. And so, like, I would have to grab the breakaway bottle off the counter and smash. So it, like, I would look at the counter and just grab what I first see, which will be the breakaway bottle, because I'll know it's there. Grab it. You know? And then, yeah. Oh my God, we have to get a breakaway bottle. I know where to get them, too.
Where?
There's a warehouse. I don't know if it's downtown or near Kensington Market. I have to check if they're still open. No, it's so light that it's like you could tap it and it's like plastic that shatters really easily. I tried it in the warehouse. Like, they let me try the bottles. And because they're meant for movie scenes, right? You know, when they smash the bottle on their head, it's meant to just lightly tap and just literally just blow. Like, you could potentially get it in your eye. That's one of the risks.
Well, this is the reason we wait till he turns his back.
Yeah.
A sneak attack is
much
better.
Yeah. When he turns
his back, who the fuck are you?
And then that way, you know, we'll make sure that there's not, like,
John's such a good sport. Such a good sport.
Yeah, he'll be great. So, I want... Oh, sorry, I got a hair in my mouth. So, we'll do it like that. And then the person who's gonna come in and smash me has to be fucking on call on it. So
no, I don't think they should smash you. I think you should look like you're going in for the kill, and someone should grab you.
Oh, okay.
I think you should look like, yo, you just cracked him over the skull, and now you're gonna take this motherfucker's throat out.
Be like,
he has to say something offensive.
I'm trying to think.
I don't know what it is, but he's got to say something offensive. Like he's just had enough of your shit today, and he says something offensive, and then has the nerve to turn his back on you. Like he doesn't know that you're a psychopath that won't break a piece of glass over his head.
Oh, this is gonna be so bad. all right, we're doing this. We're doing this. I've decided. Okay,
we're doing this. We're
Next
gonna
time
prep
Z
it.
is over, we gotta have this set up. Okay, moving on.
Is this gonna be before?
What?
Is this gonna be before or after a podcast?
I think it should be after, because afterwards, usually Z chills with us for a little bit, so it'll be more casual, and he won't be expecting like anything to happen.
And then he smokes after the podcast.
Yeah,
Let him
he
get nice and
chills.
high. He'll be holding the spliff like.
He'll be like,
He'll be like, oh shit. Yo, drop it. Just, oh my god, this is a crime scene. There's a crime scene, there's drugs in the house.
you know, it'd be funny. I feel like Z would be the one holding me back, to be honest, because he usually is the one holding me back.
So, so hold on. But there's still gotta be a storyline in this. So
Yeah, I'm thinking you gotta come in angry at Jacques. You guys, there's gotta be some.
it's
sort of
gotta be like,
tension
it's gotta be
already.
tension the whole day.
Yeah.
It's gotta be tension the whole day.
Oh, I'm
Even
gonna feel so
during the shoot.
bad.
It's okay. Well, he knows. Well, Jacques aware. He's a big boy.
He's
He'll be fine.
aware, but he still gets hurt sometimes. He's
Oh.
a sensitive child.
Just talk to him about it first.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, I do. I will,
I'm
but
gonna,
like,
I'm gonna loop that.
uh,
Sensitive. So sensitive.
deep inside,
Inside.
his
Deep-
inner child is hurt
deep
by my
inside.
words.
But but what I'm thinking the storyline is, you should try to convince you to kill him with you. Like, we gotta hide the body. Yeah, I can't go to jail for this. I'm a lawyer. I'm a lawyer. I can't do any
Wait, wrong
real
one.
time.
Not a lawyer.
I
Not
can't
a
do
lawyer.
any real time for this.
Not a lawyer.
Yo. And that's what I'm saying. If it's just you guys, then that's the perfect crime. Like, there's no one here. We can
I'm
get
trying
his
to
body
think
out.
of like how it
So
could be
Jacques is there just
convincing.
on the ground.
I think that's way too extreme. Like Z knows I would never kill anyone. Like I don't think he would
I
believe
mean,
that.
you
I
just-
don't think he would believe
I
that.
mean, you just broke a bottle over his head. I
Oh,
think-
you're talking about after.
Yeah,
I
we
thought you mean. I
yo,
thought
yo,
you meant
yo.
before that I would be like saying that. So then, okay, no.
No, you've just committed a felony. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's a felony. Yeah.
Well, felony is an American thing, but yeah, this
Whatever
is
it
like
is,
okay.
whatever.
Yeah. I
What's
know.
our
You would go to
equivalent of
jail.
felony? It's definitely a crime.
Yeah.
Okay, you have a very prestigious, law-abiding job. Mm-hmm. Jacques got to go at this point,
Yeah, that's
and the only person who could help you is your clearly high on marijuana friend, Z. He's been smoking way too much. He's probably gonna be questioning if he's awake right now. He's gonna be like, "This is a dream. This is a dream." B did
But
not
we
just
will
break
have
a
to have
bottle.
we'll have to have like Jacques say something like I'm calling the cops or some shit and storm out or whatever.
Yeah,
He's gonna say, I'm calling the
or like
cops.
storm into the bathroom. And that's where we kick in. Be
Yeah.
like, yo, I'm gonna be like, tell me, say to him, you gotta kill him. You gotta kill
Like
him.
I can't go to jail. I can't Z. I can't Z. I'm
Z,
t-
I can't go to jail.
I
We
can't
gotta
go to
kill him.
jail. I will
Yeah.
lose my job. I'll lose my
That's the
apartment.
look on Z's face is what I want to see. When you say you gotta kill him, I want to see if he's like, what? What?
I'm trying to think of how I would say it to be convincing though. Like we have to phrase it a certain way.
I think when he storms off, we gotta kill him.
No, I have to do it a certain way. Like I get very, very emotional and like intense. So I feel like I'd have to be like panicking, and then I'd have to panic say it. You know what I mean? Like I'd have to be like I'm gonna have to kill him. Like, I'm gonna have to kill him. Like I can't. He can't. I can't do this. I can't go to jail.
We're gonna have to kill him. We're gonna have to kill him. Guys, what an extreme.
Like it's like from like literally smash a bottle to like we're gonna have to murder this person.
Just grab some knives, just grab whatever. You just be like, yo, hold this. When he comes, you run right at him. I'm gonna come from the side.
Oh my
I feel
God.
like. So what
extreme.
sold it with Nico was that something extreme happened, and like once that happened, like it felt like he could accept anything that happens next. You know what I mean?
see, yeah.
Like he knows it's crazy, but it doesn't matter now.
Yeah.
She's pregnant by somebody. I gotta pretend to be the dad. Anything else is accepting.
Yeah.
So once you've already got as far as to break his bottle, I don't think you gotta like do what you gotta do to convince him.
Yeah.
But I don't like after he sees you break the bottle over his head.
Yeah.
Anything you say next is gonna look like another day at the office. We're here now. You know what I mean? How far is it from a broken bottle to some good old fashioned stabbing? You know what I mean? It's not.
Or what if
Here,
I smash a
here.
bottle over his head and he collapses and we pretend he's...
So I thought
Or would that
about-
be too much?
It's not that. It's hard to fake dead. He's gonna breathe. He's gonna.
Yeah, Z would have to like, check
Again,
his
unless you're
pulse.
gonna talk about finishing him off.
No.
Yo, he's barely moving. If I just coup de grace him right now.
It sounds like we're planning a murder right now. Like, it actually sounds...
We are planning a murder. We really should release this episode.
What?
But we're not.
Wait, what?
We're not planning a murder.
Of course we're not. It's a fake murder. Why do you look surprised?
No, I'm just saying,
Word
just put it.
murder.
Murder.
We're planning a prank that
Yes.
looks like murder.
Oh my god, can we start one of those like whodunit games where Jacques is murdered and we all have to find the well, I'm the murderer, but okay, sorry. I've just always wanted to do one
I
of
wish
those.
my cop friends were that cool. I'd be like, yo, come in to put some handcuffs on Z. Just be like, it's clearly you.
Oh my god, do you have friends who could do that? Wait, could you do that? Could
Bro,
you put handcuffs?
Leon. Call Leon, fam. Call
Will we
Leon.
fake arrest him?
I always wanted to do that. I want to do it to my brother so badly.
Oh my god!
Walking home from school
Oh my god!
in Malton.
You would
get
give him a
pulled
straight
over,
up like heart
arrest.
attack.
What are you
Jesus.
saying? Call my mom?
Call
That
my mom.
lady will panic.
It's like, no, we're not calling mom. I'm just fucking arresting.
Well, so even that's easier because you don't need the whole arrest part. You just need the phone call. We were walking. He's been arrested. And we just get her freaking out.
Oh my
But
god!
I also want to like see the reaction on his
I
face
think it
getting
would
arrested.
actually be good if we get people like if literally I smash ball over his head. Jacques is all like, "I'm gonna call the cops," and storms out. I'm panicking to Z, like, I don't know what the fuck to do. Like, he's gonna call the cops. Like, I'm gonna go to jail. Like, you know, panicking.
Of course, he's got to leave his phone
And
out
then-
here so you know he's not in the bathroom calling. the cops.
Yeah, and then
Like,
and
his
then.
phone's here. He hasn't done it yet. We have a small window.
But I was
we
thinking.
gotta kill him.
No, but but what if we actually get like? Do you have cop friends or someone who could like fake arrest him?
Leon.
Who?
So they could be out there, right?
Yeah, and then they would come in being like, heard that there's domestic violence like report.
Are you just catching this?
No, wait, guys.
Fake arrest, and I would blame Z. I would blame Z
That's
when
what
they
I'm
come
saying.
in.
So that's
I
what-
would
yo,
feel like
hold
it
on,
was
hold on.
him.
Yo. And Thing would agree with you.
Yeah!
Yo, when they come in, you'd be like, see, what did you do? And you'd be like, what are you talking about? Jacques be like, it was him.
Even
Remember,
better.
his back was turned.
Oh,
It was him.
yeah! I'll be like, it wasn't me. Why would I do that? Or wait, but if he turns around, he'd see the bottle in my hand. No.
No. When you smash him, he just...
I would just drop it.
Smash him here, and he takes off. He's in self-defense mode. Bottle got cracked. He's trying to save himself. And when the cops come, hey, sir, come out, it was him. It was
Would you
definitely
really
him.
just straight up run after getting hit over the head with a
Nah,
bottle?
yeah, that would
you
have
gotta
hurt.
get out of there. If you're
But
being
you want
attacked-
to look back to see if they're coming for you.
No, you don't. You know they're coming. They're here. You just got hit over a bottle. You've never been in a real self-defense situation, have you?
I've never been hit over the head with a bottle.
It
No.
happens to everybody.
You've been hit over the head with a bottle?
No, but I've seen it happen. It's pretty rough.
Oh yeah. Did the
rough.
person just like run away?
No, they usually drop to the ground. A real bottle,
Yeah.
actually. A real bottle.
So then
would
we
just
should
go
make
down.
him
Not
drop to the
running,
ground.
yeah.
No. But we're building a story here.
Okay.
Right? Z's
Well,
gonna be-
we'll rehearse. We'll
keep in
rehearse
mind,
this.
Z's gonna be in handcuffs.
We're gonna practice.
Z's gonna be in handcuffs.
This is great.
Oh my god,
Z's
I
gonna
don't
get-
want to.
And when you get put in handcuffs,
I think this
he's
is too
gonna-
much. I think we're going too far.
I don't think
the
so.
I think the arrest will. I
No,
think Z would hate me if I went
That's
that
the point
far.
of a prank.
It's a
You
point
go
of a
as far
prank.
as
He
you
won't
can.
leave the house.
Yo,
in
that's
any way,
gonna be
shape, or form.
stressful on the heart.
No actual harm will come to him.
I know, but but that scares
He'll
me.
be stressed for the afternoon, but he'll be
Yeah.
alright. It'll be
No,
funny as hell.
I don't want to do that.
I think he can take a joke.
I don't want to do that to Z.
I think Z can take a joke.
Not getting arrested. I'm sorry. I just start feeling like it seemed so cool in my head. Now I'm like, no, I feel really bad.
Let me do it. Let me do
You
it.
want to do it? Oh my god. Okay, well, okay.
We'll talk it out, I guess.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. I have to think it over.
All I'm saying is it would be funny.
I think everything would be funny. I just think the arresting part might be going too far. Like, I don't want Z to feel like unsafe.
You know what? How about we call it prior to the arrest? So like the cops are here, we blame him. We make it look like we're about to arrest him, and then we can call it off there.
Yeah.
We don't get to the point of anybody touching him, any handcuffs, anything like that. We call it off like right there.
Okay, maybe.
At that point,
he'll
be at freak out mode anyway.
I'll be thinking about it.
Right
it's a prank.
I'll think about it.
Okay, it was funny. Haha. It was funny.
It went so I find that when the blame starts being shifted on the person who's being pranked, that's when it kind of goes too far. So when
I think so too.
When Nico instantly got blamed for the pregnancy, that's when he was like, yo, this is what, like, they got real for him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It wasn't his responsibility. He was just a bystander up until then.
You know what? You know what we could do? I think that what we could do is if a police does come in and he's interrogating us, maybe he instantly looks to Z being like accusatory to him or something like that. And then Z is and then
the cop needs to be talking to you staring at Z. Yeah, huh? Somebody broke the bottle.
We make him look like he doesn't believe.
He's gonna be there sweating. Like, why is he saying that?
Are you saying that nobody's actually blaming Z?
No.
But
we're gonna make it.
Everyone's holding the secret to themselves, but the cop is just like, yeah.
The cop is instantly thinking it's Z. Like,
the cop's made up his mind.
Yeah, he's like,
who did this crime?
He walked in and made up his mind.
He's gonna come in. I'm gonna act all like sweet, like, oh my god, officer, like,
I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know what happened.
My friend just lost his shit. She's gonna be like, wait, your friend?
I mean, like, things got a little out of control, you know? I'll be like, who smashed the ball? I'll be like, it happened so fast. I couldn't tell you. It happened so fast. And then I would be looking at Z, and Z would be like, and then the cop would just be looking at like,
oh my god, yeah, yo, real fast,
yeah, okay. Yes, I like this better. This is good. Figured it out. Okay. All right, let's move on from this. I want to talk about more.
That shit's so good.
All right. So, have you been victim to Jordan's way of describing letters?
What?
So this is a really quick thing. Remember when we were talking about the CPI file, I think it was?
Yeah.
So I was talking to Jordan. We were talking about the episode with Kiara, right? How we lost some of the footage. So, yes. So, when we were talking about it, he said that he still had a CPI file. I didn't know what that was. So, I asked him to repeat. I was like...
What's a CPI file?
I'll tell you after, but... I was like, what was it again? As you said, CPI file. So you know how he goes? He goes, C as in the third letter, P as in urine, and I as in eyeball. And I was like, Jordan, that's not how that works. That's not how that works.
Can you imagine him teaching a kid the
They would be like...
Just remember C, the third letter.
The third
Z
is like
as in the 26th letter of the alphabet.
P as in urine.
P like when I pee.
When I pee.
Alright, when I pee. You pee. Okay.
And I as in eyeball. That still doesn't make any sense.
There's no I in team. You ever heard that phrase? That's the I I'm talking about.
There's no I in team.
There's no I in team. There's no I in CPI either. Wait.
There is. There's no eyeball.
Yo, this tequila's good.
Why? Where's the rest of mine? Yours is so...
Talking like...
Because you didn't finish
she's moving
yours.
like she didn't understand what I was talking about.
No, I understood.
So what's A?
Huh? The first
Yeah,
letter.
what first letter? So when do you stop counting the letters? What letter is like the
Don't
limit?
remember off the top
I
of
think
your
you gotta
head.
stop counting when they get to double digits. So it's
When
probably
you don't remember off the top of your head, That's when you
I
stop.
can't remember what letter H is right now.
Me
I have
neither.
no fucking clue.
Me neither.
I think I'd be good till like D, and then after that, like
Yeah, and then
it
I
gets
would be
really
like-
flustered and complicated.
Yeah, it's too much. So CPI files was basically just the metadata of the video. So it's just like information on the video. Didn't actually have anything we needed. So it's okay. It was only 12 minutes of footage. Thankfully, it wasn't the whole hour. But yeah, so I wanted to mention that. I also wanted to tell you about, I don't know if you'd be interested in this.
What?
I've been watching this series it calls it Nibble Down.
Okay.
And it's this guy who, it started off with like, he's always had these squirrels like kind of coming to the roof of his building or in his area, and he's fed them. And I guess he's kind of befriended them and he's named each one of them. And one of them is Maxine, and she started ripping apart his furniture on his roof, taking the cotton because she was having babies, so she was making a nest. So he started like actually getting really involved in their lives. And then
the squirrels.
yeah, the squirrels, and Maxine specifically, and there's been like a 15-part series or something of him trying to find the nest. And he's doing everything he can, because when he follows Maxine to find like the nest, he was like, yo, everyone wants to know where your babies are, Maxine. They're concerned. We want to check on them babies. But when Maxine sees he's following them, of course she like bolts off and he runs off. So what he did was he bought the biggest tripod he can find and put a camera on it recently and was going up in the trees trying to find the babies.
This is an anime.
No, this is real life. This is like a guy's real life, and he's filming this happening.
What?
I'll show you.
No,
the video.
no, don't. You don't.
I
need
want
to.
it. I want to.
I don't.
What?
I'm still at like furniture on the roof.
Well, you know when they have like a patio on the roof of a building?
He's talking to squirrels.
Oh.
He's trying to find where the squirrel's keeping its babies.
Yeah.
He's 15-part series.
It was really good. I also showed you.
Was it?
Yeah, it's funny.
This is.
I'll show you. Look. I don't know. I like it.
This episode of Nibble Down. Y'all, so I went to this camera store to buy the longest tripod I could find. I asked them, could I return it? They said, well, you can, but if you scratch it up, then you can't. I scratched it up.
I scratched it again. Anyways.
I saw Maxine. All right, so I
There's
was like, all right, she's
Maxine.
not in the nest. Let me see where else she going. I saw her. You know what I'm saying? She saw me. I saw her. She saw me. So I was like, all right, the coast clip. So I took the camera, went up in a tree, and let's see. Ain't no babies in that nest. I went up in this tree, and let's see. All right. I'm getting up there. Something popped out. It was a squirrel, but it was Richard. Look at him.
This is Richard.
Looking at me.
He named all of them. It's so
What are you
cute.
doing, man? Like,
And I love how he knows who they are.
talk to him.
Looking for them babies. Richard, you know where them babies at? Huh? You know where them babies at?
He's been looking for them for like months.
Worrying.
He can't find the babies. I don't know why. This is like so entertaining to me. This is the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life.
I thought I was easily amused. Sorry. You, my friend, are easily amused.
I want to show you one
That
more
man
thing.
is tracking squirrels.
I want to show you one more thing that's funny.
Squirrels.
Yeah, I want to show you
Brigida.
one more thing that's funny. Look, heterosexual.
I like Pepsi.
No,
It gets
I think you sent
funnier.
me this one.
Yeah.
Pepsi. I like Coke and Pepsi. I don't give a damn as long as it tastes good. I like to drink my Coke in a Pepsi. I like my bottle thick. I prefer multiple drinks at the same time.
R. Kelly. He gets the smell.
I just like to wash my bottles. I only like Coke. I like to mix the bowl a little bit.
Bill Cosby. So bad.
I'd rather just drink water.
I thought that was good. I thought the Bill Cosby literally took me out. I was dying.
My man kept watching his watch, looked over, the Pepsi bottle was on the ground.
Yeah. He's just like, all right, let's go. So, anyways, that was that.
You're actually easily amused.
I am. I never denied this.
You're actually very, very easily amused.
Oh!
Thank God that. I was trying to think that everyone was
Way
gonna think
too
of an
much.
alcoholic. It was always me initiating the sip.
The sip.
We digress. One minute.
Oh, God. The struggle to keep up.
So good.
All don't know. The thing that I liked about his videos was it started off as just a funny thing he posted to the world about like this squirrel was ripping apart like I didn't know what was going on, and then I found the squirrel ripping apart. To it became like his community of squirrels that he like takes care of. I just thought it was cool. Anyways.
My sister would love that. She loves squirrels.
Right?
She wants one as a pet.
Listen, I see all these people online who have these like squirrels and chipmunks they befriended that just come to their house and stuff, and I'm like, I want this. I want this for my life. All right, there's a woman in my neighborhood where like I was walking my dog and I saw her walking, and all of a sudden I hear her like calling. I think she was like whistling or she was clicking, and all these squirrels came out. Like they heard her call, and she started throwing peanuts at them. And I looked at her and she was just like, they know my call. And I'm like, you're like the Squirrel Whisperer. I want to be you. I want this for my life. You're like Snow White or Cinderella. You know, you just call and the animals, the like wild animals come to you. I love it.
You ever see when like a group of squirrels are in a circle and you fire buckshot at them?
Why are you a psychopath?
I'm not.
Excuse me.
They're overpopulating our Earth. Somebody's got to deal with them.
What?
He shoots squirrels.
For fun.
He's horrible. I don't like you.
I don't even need a license for that.
Is this like a BB gun?
Government says it's okay. Real guns.
Okay, you sound like the murderer now. Maybe you were the one like killing all the animals in my neighborhood that were like picked clean and ripped apart. It was you the whole time. Well, actually, talking about death segues into my next topic. Okay, so do you know Ted Kennedy, like the Kennedy brothers? John F. Kennedy, Ted Kennedy. Hold on, what was it called? The Chippa something incident. Chappaquiddick Incident with Todd Kennedy.
Okay.
So when I found out about this, it was kind of fucked up. So basically, in 1969, Ted Kennedy had driven his car off a bridge on Massachusetts Chappaquiddick Island. The accident resulted in the death of his passenger, Mary Jo Kopechny, a 28-year-old campaign strategist who worked for him. The ongoing investigation into the mysterious and scandalous events forever alters his political life. Anyways, whatever. So let's go into this. So basically, I need to review this again, but all I know is that he got out after it fell into the water, and he did not report that. So this happened like 1 a.m. Hold on. It was between 11:30 p.m. and Friday to 1 a.m. Saturday that Kopechny could have died. I'm probably saying her name wrong. I'm sorry. And apparently Ted Kennedy didn't report the accident until 10 a.m. 10 a.m. in the morning. So it was like entire night after this happened. So essentially, he pled guilty to a charge of leaving the scene of an accident. He received a 2-month suspended jail sentence.
Suspended? What is that?
I don't know what the fuck that is, actually. It is a sentence on conviction of a criminal offense, the serving of which the court orders to be deferred in order to allow the defendant to perform a period of probation. So basically, he was just put on probation instead of going to jail for this.
Oh.
Yeah, and what was it?
2 months, you said?
Yeah, 2 months. So there were no indictments. It's fucked up though when you look at it, because it's like he literally went all the way home. Apparently he told a bunch of people about what happened, and then didn't report it. Not the cops.
Not the cops.
Didn't
Never
report it in the
cops.
morning. And it's like she was in the car. He could have like saved her fucking life. Like,
probably
you know,
lived if they
he
called
could have
right
actually lived if he called right away. If he found
But
someone to help.
what I don't get is that like, was it an accident? Was he drunk or something?
So this is the sequence of events. So according to Kennedy, Kopechny had basically asked him to drive her back to her hotel, and she was supposed to take a ferry to the hotel because it's like on an island or something. Mm-hmm. So it was around 11:15 p.m. The last ferry left at midnight. Otherwise, they would have to call to arrange it. Kopechny had not told anyone else she was leaving for the night with Kennedy, and in fact left her hotel key at the party. The exact time the crash occurred is unknown due to a conflict of the testimony. Kennedy claimed that as soon as he left the party, he immediately drove 1/2 a mile north on Chappaquiddick Road, headed for the ferry landing, mistakenly made a wrong turn. A fraction of a second before he reached the bridge, he applied his brakes, lost control of the car, which then launched over the southern end of the bridge, plunging nose first into the channel. It flipped over, resting on its roof. Kennedy was able to swim free of the vehicle, but Kopechny was not. Kennedy said that he called her name several times from the shore. He tried to swim down to reach her 7 or 8 times. He then rested on the bank for 15 minutes before he returned on foot to Lawrence Cottage. He denied seeing any house with a light on during his 15-minute walk back. His route took him 4 houses from which he could have telephoned to summon help. So he passed by 4 houses where he could have called for help. So one of the first house was the Dyke house that was occupied by Sylvia Malm and her family. Malm stated that she was home, she had a phone, and she had left a light on at her residence. So he could have gone. So it's like his testimony didn't make sense.
This is the most suspicious.
Really, right?
This is the ex-president's brother, yeah?
Yeah. I think he was a brother. He was one of the family members. He was a senator. He was a senator, actually.
This shit sounds rigged as fuck.
I know, right?
It sounds like he killed that.
It really does, because it's like, what? You tried 7 or 8 times.
Maybe more.
What?
Maybe more.
Maybe more.
But it's like, what were you doing? And it's like, if I tried the first or second time... It
sounded like that poor girl did something she wasn't supposed to do.
Yeah.
And he's like, let's go talk about it over this bridge.
And the fact that he didn't go to jail. Like, this is straight up manslaughter.
Who's to say that she died in the car?
Exactly. Right? Well, I don't know. Maybe they did an autopsy and they found it was drowning or something, but still.
Weird.
I don't think the argument is where she died. It just feels she left her phone and bag at the party.
It was
but she was planning to go home for the night or go where she stayed for the night.
Yeah.
It sounded like she intended to go. It sounded like the expectation was that she was going to be brought back to the party.
Maybe.
They already missed the final ferry. She left her bag and phone at the party.
Yeah,
it sounded like the intent was for her to go back to the party.
Yeah. Or maybe she forgot it. There was have a
conversation or something. Could you forget your phone
Absolutely
and
not.
bag?
I mean, if I'm really wasted, maybe she was super wasted. Maybe he drugged her. Who knows?
Yeah, it just felt like
right?
she expected to go back to the party at some point, and she never made it back.
Yeah,
he made it back on foot.
And I don't understand. Like this is like just the type of fucked up shit you hear like happening in the U.S. where it's like someone is in a position of power and they do something.
It's in every country.
Yeah, I know it can happen anywhere, but
it's just like once you get high enough in politics, you can basically get away with anything. Slaps on the wrist.
I can't believe you got 2 months of basically probation.
You gotta take bigger gulps. You'll never get drunk like that.
No, I'm not like that. I'm not like you. I told you, first episode, I said I take sips of my shots and you call me a pussy. This is literally on camera.
That's crazy. I was about to call you a pussy.
Yeah, I know that. That's nice.
At least he's consistent.
I'm nothing if not consistent, Jordan.
Oh, man. Inconsistently consistent.
That's the one.
So, anyways, I was diving deep into that shit for a while. And another thing that's interesting, well, not interesting. It's actually kind of fucked up. So, have you seen? There's this video showing how Justin Bieber was basically like publicly like assaulted and like practically like sexually assaulted constantly throughout his career.
Yes.
You've seen that, right?
Yeah.
I just saw that recently because the thing is I never followed him. Like I've never been like a huge fan. Like there are a couple songs.
It wasn't a following thing. It was like somebody posted it
but I never came across anything like that because
he often
he said he was uncomfortable.
He's like, hey, this is making me uncomfortable.
Yeah,
this is weird.
Yeah, and he was a child because like he was like what 14, 15 when he got big, maybe 16 I would say. So he was like literally a child. And you see these adults acting like fucking like they can like they're like I want to squeeze your cheeks and they're trying to slap his ass, grab his ass and shit, and I'm just like, bro.
I remember who it was who like basically chokehold him and kissed him on the cheek or whatever on stage.
I don't remember who that was actually.
She was like, well, I might not get another chance, so I just shot my shot.
That's
I'm like,
so
shot your shot. You need to be arrested.
Yeah, and you know it happens to a lot of young celebrities, like child celebrities, and like that's like the whole thing.
But what's crazy is that it feels like there's no one there protecting them.
Yeah,
no one did anything. No one.
There isn't.
Because and the thing is like for a long time I didn't like him just because the only thing I ever heard was him disrespecting people. But now I'm like, you know, you were disrespected by adults for like years.
All the adults around him are benefiting from these interactions. Right?
Yeah, that's what he essentially learned from like his experience in Hollywood was like, oh, this is how people act, and they get away with it.
They're benefiting from these interactions,
yeah.
so they don't do or say anything, and
it's hard not to internalize that like at a young age, right? So
that's probably a lot of us lashing out probably have to do with like that.
And I think now, like when we see the way he is, he's like kind of like done. He's like, I'm fucking done.
It's the same thing. Like Britney Spears is all this stuff is the exact same.
Lindsay
stuff.
Lohan,
These guys are being used and abused in the industry, and then
yeah.
Publicly it comes out like they're people who can't control themselves or can't be controlled.
Yeah.
It's not that. They're just lashing out and they're like, yo, I'm not going to let anybody tell me what to do.
Yeah.
When I needed help, nobody wanted to fucking speak up for me. So why the fuck do I want to
Because people were like enjoying it or getting some entertainment or making money off of that because they're exploiting them. So
and sometimes their parents sell them out too.
Yeah.
That's even with Britney Spears, that's essentially what happened, right? Like that's really, really messed up. And
it's really fucked up.
It makes me grateful for like my mom, to be honest, because I remember when I was younger, like my mom wanted us to be models, and she was like, "You guys are so pretty, like you should be models, like be my brother." But every time we went to agencies and she got just like that gut feeling that they were sketchy, she would never like go with them. And I remember I used to be mad. I'd be like, "Mom, there's so many people that wanted." She was like, "Nope," because she knew that there was all this exploitation. And now I'm grateful because I was like, I didn't know. I was a dumb kid that's like, I want to be a model. And now that I see like how things went, I was just like, wow, I'm glad that you protected me like that, even when I got pissed.
The lifestyle's hard to, it's hard to see. Even when you come into the industry, it's really crazy, really hard to see.
Anyways,
we've gotten our fair share of taste of like dealing with people, and it's a crazy industry.
As like when you guys are like doing a job.
Yeah.
Oh God, do you have any stories, or do you not want to?
Not that I want to tell on camera.
Okay.
So, more private moments, I'll tell you about them, for sure.
I need more.
Let's go.
How does this thing work? You just pop it open? Okay, cool. I love this shit. I'm going to buy more of this.
Good. We should have this, like, on every podcast.
Honestly, yeah.
Tito's and tequila.
Nothing against your Tito's, but this shit is the bee's knees.
Oh, yeah. Well, this...
I could, like, if this bottle was cold, I could just sit here.
Listen, I used to love Bailey's, but now I can't have it. I can't have it because it has gluten in it, but this is gluten-free. So, I'm just going to leave this here somewhere. But, yeah, so that I wanted to bring up. I've been watching a lot of stuff. So... I watched House of Secrets. I don't know if you've heard of it. No. You've probably heard the story when it was on the news. It was like a family in India. I think was it Delhi? And there were like 11 of them that were found hanging, dead. So it was like children, adults, the matriarch, like the older, like grandma, like literally 11, just all hanging from the ceiling. And they were blindfolded and they had cables tying their hands. So it was like, it was the most bizarre thing because there was no evidence of forced entry.
It was the most bizarre suicide they had ever seen.
But
it wasn't a suicide. It wasn't a suicide. I'm being smart.
Do you know this story?
No, but if your hands are tied behind your back, you probably didn't kill yourself.
It wasn't a suicide and it wasn't a murder either.
That'd be something.
Huh?
That'd be something. Obia.
What is he saying?
Sorry, was that the Indian police who decided that
No. If you watch the documentary, you'll see why. Because, technically, the way you would rule it is accidental death.
They accidentally tied their hands behind their back, and all 11 of them.
So you want to know? Do you want to know what happened?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, essentially, their father. So the way that the family like structure works in India, the way they explained it is like usually there's like a grandma and grandpa. There's like the matriarch and the patriarch, and usually the grandpa is kind of like the head of the family, tells them like how to do things, what they should do, things like that. And then when they pass away, they kind of have to figure out who is the next like head of the family, kind of like the old school kind of. Anyways, so the next head of the family after the grandpa died was I think his name was Lalit. It was like one of the fathers of the family, because it was like a mixed family, right? It was like the father and his brother were living with them as well. And anyways, it's like a big family. And so he showed signs of having like these kind of, I don't know, I don't want to say paranoid delusions, but he essentially said that their grandpa was speaking through him, and it was almost like he was possessed and speaking to them about what they should do. And he would write these diaries, because they had these diary entries for 11 years of him basically telling everyone what their role was, what to do. It was
So 11 years, 11 family members?
Essentially, it was just him writing this, though, as if he was the grandpa. And it was almost like it became a cult. Because every time he told them what to do, what their roles were, better things started to happen to them. They started to make more money. Just the things in their life generally just started to look up, but they attributed it to these commands that the possessed father was giving. So they were following this like it was like their code for life. And then I guess this guy, he was very mentally ill and started getting worse and worse. Eventually said that they all needed to do this ritual, and their grandfather would save them from what they would be doing. So what they were going to do was hang themselves, blindfold themselves, tie the cable, and the father was the one who would do it and do it to himself, because Lalit was actually found untied trying to take his like rope off. That's how he died.
The old man?
The father who was like giving these commands. And essentially he told them all that like they were going to be saved. Like they weren't going to die. They had to do this. They were being commanded to do this. So everyone thought they weren't going to die. They all thought that grandfather would mystically come from the heavens and save everybody. So no one had anticipated they would die. So they actually essentially did this to themselves, but they thought they would survive. It's really sad and fucked up. Like, I'm laughing just because, like, it sounds so ridiculous, right?
I'm in the mood for Indian food. That's crazy. What? What?
I'm talking about an Indian family that hang themselves. They're like, I'm in the mood for Indian food. How appropriate.
Chickpeas, baby.
You think that's appropriate?
Chickpeas.
I will not cheers to that.
Try to say that.
I'm not cheersing to the Indian food.
Chickpeas sound good right now still.
Why can't I remember the name? What's the triangle one?
Samosas.
Thank you. I've been thinking about this from she said Indian. I was like, yo, I could go for us. Fuck is the name of it? Samosa. Yeah. That story's fucked up. I don't want to
Your actual commentary.
I don't want to digress too far.
Yeah. Isn't that
felt like the family wasn't thinking it all through?
Yeah.
He's obviously delusional.
Yes.
Sure, you might prosper, but like, even if like, I was to fall into the whole, following his commandments, when they were like, yo, we're going to tie my hands beside the back, blindfold us, hang yourselves, all 11 of us. Here's the thing. My first question would be like, when grandpa frees you, who's the next person he's gonna free?
Yeah.
I want to be in that order.
Yeah.
Because
I don't want to be last.
Yeah, because
I don't want to be last.
I felt like the last person was gonna be not gonna make it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna start with her," I'd be like, "I don't want no part of this ritual."
Did they not know that your neck can break pretty quickly, and you would just
so your
die.
whole weight, your neck holding up your whole weight.
You like, who's to say the people I feel the most sorry for are the children. They straight up did this to their children. Like, when adults do this dumb shit, they make these decisions for themselves.
Baby carrots.
But literally those kids, like, they have no choice but to follow what their parents are saying, and they just led them into this
hold
path.
on. What do you mean no choice?
No choice.
I'm fighting. What do you mean? There's no pros to this.
Well, I'm saying
call the cops. Put it on TikTok. What's it?
But I'm saying but the kids were heavily
involve you in a ritual.
The kids were essentially brainwashed for 11 years, like growing up. Like, this is how they were raised. This is what they knew. This was like
happen,
right, and it happens all the time.
It does.
It's very common.
Them from early.
I mean, even like, I wouldn't say I was brainwashed, but even like being raised religious, like when your parents are teaching you these things, you really believe in it. Like, you really believe it. Even when you go to school and kids are saying like, oh, I believe this, or I don't, you still very like strongly believe in this, because your family, your parents are your whole world as a kid, right?
But to kill myself.
But that's what I'm saying.
I'm thinking like, yo.
And then there are some kids that are like, this don't sound right.
Yeah.
This don't sound right.
Yeah. But, you know, for some reason, I guess those kids they really, really believed in it. And it unfortunately led to...
I would have found the first white man. Be like, something about what my dad's saying doesn't...
I would have screamed murder.
In India?
What do you mean? This white guy's all over
Murder.
the place.
Really? All over?
I mean, like,
I'm sure there are some, but, like, not all over.
I find the clearest English-speaking man. I'd be like, something about what my dad's saying doesn't jive with me.
A lot
you
of
come
the
to my house for
family-
dinner for samosas.
Well-
You guys remind me of that word.
Another part
If
of
it doesn't feel right, call the police. If it's
Ano-
okay, then whatever. We'll drop.
Another part of the brainwashing is the fact that they weren't allowed to tell other people, right? They weren't supposed to tell other people. It was a big family secret. And that happens too.
Guessing if you tell, we're all gonna die.
Like if you tell
the
like
outcome is death anyways.
not death, but if you tell like we're gonna lose all the fortune that we've basically built, because they were in a really bad position before things started to look up, when they started following these, and the reason that I don't really make fun of this is because, in a sense, this happens in
I'm not making fun. It's just really.
I know.
It's
I get
really harsh.
I know.
I don't even know what to
get
say
it.
about it.
I
Like,
know.
that's a lot.
I know, but even in like abusive families, right? Like they'll say, "Don't tell anyone what's going on at home." Like they'll make all these reasons why you shouldn't tell people, and a lot of kids keep quiet about it. Like I was one of those kids that kept quiet about the abuse at home because I was made so paranoid to think if I told anyone anything, bad things would happen, right?
Yeah.
So I genuinely like understand why those kids would just follow what their parents said, because they genuinely thought they were safe. Nothing was going to happen to them. They trusted their parents. And then that shit happened. It's on Netflix. It's really good. It's very informative. Okay, anyways, I don't want to depress you too much.
You're
so
not.
let's move
I'm
on.
not depressed.
Okay, you look depressed, but
I'm just-
it's okay.
My daughter can't have Indian friends.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Alex!
The
wait,
racism!
wait.
The racism!
Is it a fact that they killed themselves?
You're saying all Indians do this. Come on.
You're saying
Come
it.
on. You said it.
You said it.
You said it.
I'm just following you, white
He's
woman.
just pointing at me because I'm white.
Weren't you Eastern European?
Yeah, I am Eastern European. I have white skin, so I gotta say it, I guess.
Good.
Yeah.
See, if Mike would just act like this, just you are what you look.
Yeah, but he has some bullshit papers to prove that he's not white.
Bullshit famers.
Yo,
You shouldn't
bro.
have to have those in mind.
Right?
You showed me something where somebody sold the statue.
I mean-
Where somebody sold the Statue of Liberty to somebody. Those papers don't mean anything. They're fake. You know what
Well,
I'm
no,
saying?
not if he has the government papers don't mean shit, but the papers that do mean shit are like his family lineage.
Yeah.
stuff.
But the government papers, the point of that is for them to have the like HST benefits and like certain benefits with like reserves and stuff. That's the point, right? Which is stupid, because like why does the government get to tell you, oh, you are this,
or
and
you're
you're
not.
not? Like if someone said to me, you're not Polish, I'd be like, oh, fuck you.
Tell me different. I
Excuse
dare
me,
you.
like
You stole
yes.
your land, but you still have to prove that.
That's so
Yeah,
foolish.
It's so
leaking everywhere.
fucked.
I know, it's fucked up. Have you watched you?
You? No.
Oh, you should.
Oh my gosh. I watched the first season.
I watched the last season. Listen, it gets out of control, guys.
You saw it,
out
Jordan?
of control.
What's a you?
Crazy. So it's about a stalker killer dude. He is the main character.
He's white.
Yes, of course.
Oh
he
wait,
is.
was this from that news clip where the guy's like, "Yo, I was watching you," and then the lady's like, "You?" He's like, "Watching me what?"
It's like, no, the show you.
Yeah, and
It's
like
called you.
he spent
The
like he
reason-
spent 5 minutes trying to explain to this girl that he's talking about a show.
The
on
reason
Netflix.
it's called You is because in the show, when he finds his next obsession, like the next girl he's obsessed with, his line is always, "Hey, you," and it's supposed to be like you, like he's hyper focused on this girl, right?
He's
It's
sick.
really creepy. The first season, I felt like he had some moral compass. Now it's just gone down the fucking toilet. Like he's just
Moral compass.
he had. So you know when you watch those shows where they have like they're like Dexter. You know, he was a serial killer,
So good.
but he killed bad people in his mind, right? So it was the same thing in this show, except it started to escalate to like anybody who got in his way. Like it went from like he started off killing these people who were like abusers, fucked up people who were trying to kill him, or like he killed this guy who was a pedophile, right? And at first you're kind of watching, and it's almost like vigilante-like, where you're like, yeah, but then he starts, like, spoiler alert, starts killing his girlfriends because they find out he's crazy, and he kills them.
like,
And then he starts killing people who get in his way, and it always ends up in him killing, like, people he shouldn't be killing, and then it escalates, and now you're like, yeah, he's just a straight up serial killer. Like, he's just gone fucking bonkers. And this last season was just absolutely insane, like, literally and figuratively insane.
Spoiler alert, I'm just lost still. The part where he was outside and he was literally jerking off.
I know.
Watching the
But that's
girl.
the thing.
I'm like, what the fuck is happening
That's
here?
it. That's
and
what
then the old
stalkers
lady
do.
walked out, right?
Yeah.
Didn't the old lady walk out?
I can't remember now. It's been so long. That was like 2018.
Sorry, since we're talking about jerking off outside.
Oh my god!
It's
Of course he has a
crazy.
story.
Can we talk
Of course
about-
he has a story.
Wait, hold the fuck up. What the fuck do you
Mr.
mean?
Orgy loving sex screening style.
I just want to talk about The Boys. What are you talking
The
about?
Boys?
Did you watch The Boys?
I've seen it, but it's just put those words. Since we're talking about jerking off outside, let's talk about The Boys. He's let's talk about The Boys.
Story.
What? Why is Jordan making no sound?
I'm setting you up.
be
I'm
saying
sorry.
speaking about jerking off.
And then The Boys.
Yeah, like
I know it's a show.
It's the name of the show.
I know, but I'm saying out
That
of
whole
context.
sentence is
Alex.
not
What
proper.
came
But
Out
he's-
of context.
That's how like season 2 ended. He was jerking off at the top of the city.
I know.
Hands down, it was crazy.
I
man.
know.
It was a really crazy.
I'm
season.
aware.
It was a really crazy season.
I stopped watching that show like mid-season 2 because I was just so...
It was so
It was
rough.
so
It
rough.
was so
It
rough.
was so...
That blow up scene was crazy.
It's like they're just doing morbid shit for the sake of being morbid, and I'm just
well,
like...
no, well,
Like, I know that there's a story. I
love
get
it
it.
because they show
It's
like
just too much.
that's what Superman would have really been.
I don't want to watch it.
Superman would have really been.
I don't want to see the
Homelander?
terrible things they
It
do.
was so good. It was so good.
He's fucking
Homelander is so,
psycho.
Just a lack of giving a fuck about the humankind because he's better than them. He's better than them in every way. You know what I mean? And he generally didn't care.
I feel like... Yeah.
So when they cornered him and they
Yeah.
were threatening to reveal that he's a bad guy, so like I was thinking the whole time, like you guys don't want to do that. Spoilers. If you haven't seen season 2 by now, you're never gonna see it. So I was like, don't threaten this guy because like
He can
could
kill you,
us.
yeah.
No, not you. He
Oh.
could kill us.
Yeah.
And sure enough, they wouldn't threaten him.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, well, I guess you could reveal my secret. But he goes, I think I'll start with the West Coast. The guy goes, what? He goes, I'll just wipe it off the map. 3 minutes, flat.
Oh.
He goes, I'll just wipe it off the map. You'll never see it again. And I'll make my way to the East Coast. I'll just keep going east.
Oh my god.
And he made it clear that, like, him looking good in the public eye is the only reason anybody's still alive.
Yeah.
Like, if you make him the villain, he'll show you what a villain is.
He'll become the
He
villain.
doesn't need food.
Hardcore.
He doesn't need money. He doesn't need anything.
Yeah.
Like, other than the Earth still
He could
existing.
just take what he wants.
Other than
whenever
the
he
Earth
wants.
still
Yeah.
existing, he doesn't really need anything. He could take
Yeah.
it. It's the nice. It's the love that he feels from people. Why he even pretends to be like that.
And you know what? I love the concept, and I found it very interesting. That's why I watched like
was
the
a
first
great
season.
concept.
That's why. But I feel like the concept was not enough to keep me watching because a lot of the characters I didn't really care for. I didn't really feel anything. Even the main guy who doesn't have powers, I was like, eh. Like I don't know. Like what was his name? Butcher.
They get
Butcher?
powers in season 2.
Okay. Well,
Fortunately.
anyways.
It's so good.
I just.
You should watch it. Do better.
You know what I really like? Oh, I
Very
think it's
much
Mr. Invincible, that cartoon where it's like
Invincibles.
Invincible. No, not the Invincibles.
No,
It's
Invincible.
Invincible. Yeah.
Invincible,
Invincible.
yeah.
That one is phenomenal. That's
good.
one of those like real life like the concept of like if the superhero was potentially actually a bad guy, you know, what?
Yeah.
That I like. But The Boys, I don't know. There was a lot about it. I just remember it was just like
The Boys were more realistic to me. The Boys felt really.
I don't know if it
realistic
was
to me.
realistic. It's just because it's one of those shows where it's like it reminds me of when I first watched Game of Thrones and I almost gave up with Game of Thrones, where I just felt like there was no hope ever, like absolutely no hope. I know. I see your hand. There's absolutely no hope. Oh, the door is opening. Okay, I'll stop.
'Cause I'm your biggest fan of all. You say you love me.
Paparazzi. Yeah, so Invincible was like I just really liked it every step of the way. With the boys and the beginning of Game of Thrones, you know, I think even just past the Red Wedding, it just felt so hopeless and so depressing that I just like wasn't enjoying watching it, I think. Because a lot of the times when a show just dips and dips and dips and dips and dips and dips and dips,
I don't
with
know.
that, it's too much for me. Like, you need to at least give me a bit of a break, like a little bit, you know? Throw in some goofy filler episode to make me just like
It wasn't
relax.
about. I don't know if it's that. It's
I
like
get stressed out watching these shows.
yeah.
You know?
I definitely got a
That's
idea.
the only thing that I have to say. It's still good. It was too much. That's all.
It's
It's too much.
it's not that it's hopeless. It's just like that
Fucking
is.
hopefully, what are you gonna do?
I think-
Homelander's gonna
but-
wreck your life 24/7. Like, what?
That's what I'm saying. But I just think once you're at that like high level, when you talk about the pros, when you talk about professionals, and this goes for everything. This is high government, high. It's all hopeless unless you're like in that circle and can do something about it. It's all hopeless. So you essentially that's what The Boys was about. Who is going to stop the seven? You need one of the seven to turn on them. That's what it was all about. Other than that, who the fuck was going to stop them? Even though none of them were technically as strong as Homelander, they needed an inside person, which ended up being the girl.
Yeah.
And then they needed an inside
I
person
think
if they were going to do any real damage to them.
I think my problem was that like I didn't have faith in the girl from what I was seeing, so I didn't know if she was really going to do anything.
And then that's what happened.
Yeah.
And that's the same thing with Game of Thrones. Unless you were
Yeah.
actually a high royal, you weren't going to stop the Lannisters. You weren't going to stop anybody realistically. You know what I mean? So that's what that's just all it kind of felt like. You were depending on bad people to help stop other bad people almost.
Well, like I get that they try to be more realistic, but I think a lot of people have, when they say realistic, they make it sound like they seem to have an extremely negative view of the world. Because I think, well, people who talk about this to me, who say that it's more realistic, they think that they make it sound as if there's only bad in the world. But the world is filled up of like little victories here and there. Sometimes, like, even if things are rough, you know, there could be, I'm not saying that there are people who don't have like super rough days on a consistent basis, but life is full of like up and down, up and down, up and down. Yes, there are external forces at work, but there's also your perspective. There's like a lot of factors going into it. So when you watch a show where it's all just complete and utter hopelessness, that puts me in a place of like, of depression that I don't want to go to, because when I get in that state, it could have long-lasting effects for me for a long period of time, which is why I can't watch these shows where I just feel hopeless all the time while I'm watching it. You know, that's just my opinion. Like, I'm not saying the show is bad. I'm not saying it needs happier moments. I'm just saying that for me, I can't handle watching those shows. Like, it just seemed to get worse and worse and worse for them. I didn't really know where it was going, for the boys specifically, and just seeing like, maybe it was too long of a stretch of all the fucked up shit that was going on that was not going their way. That's why I kind of gave up watching it, because I was like, I need to watch something that lifts my spirits a little bit. And then I just completely forgot about it and stopped watching it. And also, every scene with Homelander made me cringe so hard. Like, I just couldn't. I could not.
Yo, Homelander was he's one of the best villains.
He's
in
the
world.
most disgusting human being.
He's not human. That's the point.
Well, okay, whatever. The most disgusting creature.
Who's worse, Homelander or Omni-Man?
Homelander.
I don't know. Who's Omni-Man again?
Homelander.
Invincible.
Invincible. Omni-Man.
It's his dad. Sorry, I forgot his name.
Homelander.
I would say Homelander. Because
so here's the thing. Omni-Man's not even human. Like, Omni-Man's
developed a love for his family that he was rejecting actively because of his goal, right?
Yeah.
Whereas Homelander has like zero empathy. He's like
Did
a psychopath.
season 2 for Invincible drop?
No, it's supposed to drop this year.
Yeah. Oh, okay, sorry. I'm really excited for that show.
Because, I don't know, he viewed his family like pets.
He did.
No.
But
He viewed the Earth like pets. He viewed Earthling like pets. His wife
at first, he didn't really view her.
But he fell in love with his wife and his son. He had a full blown love for his son.
Oh yeah, and you could see it. You could see it when they were fighting at the end, right? Spoilers. When they were fighting at the end, you could see it that he was actively fighting against his feelings for his son.
He let his son live. He should have killed him.
Yeah,
he should have killed him.
That's the thing. Is like he was thinking like, I need to kill him, but he couldn't. And so that's where you see that he had that feeling for his son, right? Which maybe, if I cried so hard in that episode, I'm sorry, I was such a baby.
I thought that episode was awesome.
That was so
Yo, when
good.
he held him against the train, when he held him up,
Wild.
when the train came and he just held him there and let
I know!
the man's going through the train, he's going through people. I was like, this scene is rough.
I was like, what is
And
happening?
the kid's like, stop, I'm killing everyone, stop.
Dude, it was just, okay, sorry, I can't explain how good that was. Anyways.
No, that show was amazing.
It was
It
really
was
good.
a good show. It was a good show.
So good.
Season
But
2 is,
I think that's also why I love it, because it put me in my feels, whereas The Boys doesn't really. Like, I'm just like, ew. Like, every time something happens, like, gross, I'm like, ew. I'm so sick of watching this.
Homelander. Yeah, here's the thing. Every time Homelander showed up, until season 3, every time Homelander showed up, I'm like, you guys are in trouble.
Ew.
I was just like, every time he showed up, I'm like, something either disgusting or incredibly violent about to happen.
I know,
And
I
let me tell you
couldn't
something.
take it.
That man never disappointed me. He showed
Alright.
up and did rough things to everybody every time.
And that's what you wanted.
Not what I wanted, but like what I expected.
Yeah. Well, that's why I couldn't stand it. I was like, I hate seeing this dumb piece of garbage on my screen. I'm so sick of him.
So good.
Ugh.
He's the best blonde guy in the world. I swear to God. He's my hero.
Oh my gosh.
That says a lot about you,
Don't put
Alex.
that in there.
I'm keeping it in there. I'm keeping it in there. I want the world to know
Yo,
that
this is a
Homelander's
hero
your
that
hero.
drank breast milk?
He
Yes.
drank breast milk and jerked off of the roof.
That's your
onto-
hero.
That's his hero.
And while the girl
Yo,
was
the-
there
the
with
girl-
one arm, had her
Yeah, she's like dying or whatever.
dying.
She can barely talk, and she has him jerking him off with the
And
one
that's
arm.
your hero.
Oh, wait, what are we
This
talking
is
about
the
here?
type of shit I cannot watch, bro. It's just pure torture. Like, this face. He's like...
I got it right that time, didn't I?
creep.
I got it right that time, didn't I?
Oh my god.
Yo, guys, I'm drunk.
I think it's time for the water challenge after we finish these shots. Because I really want to do it.
All right, let's do it.
Oh, that's happening today.
Yeah, it's
We're
happening.
going to do the water challenge
Chill.
one time,
Alright.
and then we'll end
Yeah.
it. Fuck, that's just so good. We gotta get more of this. Oh, man. Shit.
All right. This will be display. All right. So how do you want to do it? Do you want me to just have my phone there and we watch stuff? Because
Yeah.
like Nico sent me a bunch of videos. I told him to send me videos he thinks that you would find funny. Because apparently you don't find me funny. Or my stuff funny. And
Because
then,
you're not.
Can I
It's
send
not.
you some?
listen.
Instagram?
Yeah. You want to do it? You can do it now. Yeah, do it now. I'll look at what Nico
You
sent
know,
me.
actually, who has some funny ones too? Wigs, and I never watch them. But Wigs sends me a bunch of. Not that I never watch them. I just don't watch them really often. But Wigs sends me a bunch of funny shit on a regular basis.
We'll see if I find it funny. What? Why?
You guys gotta see what I'm looking at. She's doing something with her waist. And I'm just like, wow.
So we'll look at Nico's first, see if we find them funny, and then if not, we'll move on to yours.
Alright.
And then if
Wigs
No, we'll move on to
sends some bangers. I'm not even gonna lie. Wigs sends some bangers.
Alright,
Wigs
we'll
has some
see.
of the funniest.
we'll see how I feel
Alright,
about
let's
it.
do it.
Alright, so let
So
me
what
make
you gotta be? You gotta be like in the center here.
Yeah.
I gotta completely avoid the mics.
You know what? Let's just.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Right.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Like, the Brita filter was empty, so
It's
it's a government
gross.
juice. It's a government juice for us. Get a lot for these mics. I'm gonna spit on them. There you go. All right, let's
I'm
do
gonna
it.
try really hard not to.
Ready? Water them up.
All right.
Sorry, that was actually pretty good.
You weren't supposed to drink it.
Another squirt.
Open the door. Where?
Okay, swallow it because you lost.
No, let's go again.
Let's go one more time. Okay.
One more time. Oh,
That's 2 out of 3.
Let's go again. What was that? Can't lose like that.
A little bit came out that time.
Dude wasn't even trying. You were up.
A little bit came out that time for me. That was funny.
Okay, let's go again.
They were like hyping him up too, and he was like,
Yeah, you're like, go, you're gonna make it. Was that the end of it? Was that
yeah, that was it.
I heard him talking about that last night.
There's a few more videos. So we lasted like 2.5 minutes.
Why does it really go to the gym?
Dying.
Why does it really?
My bad. My bad. My bad.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Behind my ears, like this.
She tried it.
Your feet behind my ears, like this.
Her foot behind the back of her head. She's in a tub, and she started rolling, and she got locked in a circle. Oh wait, is she drowning? Somebody drowned her. She drowned herself.
Your feet behind my ears, like this.
Oh my god!
And she's like,
I'm literally crying. We both lost at the same time. We both lost at the same time.
This is the last one. This is just a random one. See what it says.
Don't push me, don't eat with this. What is it?
I'm so excited. Yum. Wait, what?
Why did you lick it every
I
time?
know, I was gonna say, I thought it was ice cream. I didn't know it was like powder.
But that's a lot of powder. Bam!
What the fuck?
Bam, that's a whole bag of sugar.
Bro, it's pure sugar. It's just sugar.
Was that sugar or flour? No, it was sugar.
Kids are wild. What is he trying to make?
What kind of juice? It's milk.
Oh my god.
Now, try this one.
Bro. Bro.
What the fuck is that?
You made that!
I don't think that was sugar. That was like dried milk or something. What the fuck did he think he was doing?
I don't know what the fuck he... Was it flour or sugar?
Kool-Aid. Follow me now for more. Wait, what did the comments say?
He was trying to make Kool-Aid, but then he added a bunch of like flour to it. I think
it's milk. It was dried milk.
Oh,
you know, like the powdered milk. But yo, the thing was like this. He added that much Kool-Aid and that much dried milk. He added like that much water. It was just the top. When he poured it out, it was just the dried milk that came out. The water couldn't make it to the Kool-Aid at the bottom. It was just dried milk. He's like, what the fuck is that?
One more time. We gotta choose a winner.
Who has how much Kool-Aid in their house? Oh, never mind. Never mind. That's the wrong question.
Fucking Nicky. Fuck you, Mike. Fuck you, buddy.
Let me guess. It was grape.
It was. Fuck you still. So, bitch. Alright, you want to finish up Nico's? Alright, so. Yo! This guy knows how she makes far in life. She's not even looking, and she goes backwards and you hit her in the face.
We suck at this challenge.
Yeah, I'm never making this. Alright, come on, let's wrap up. Alright. Thank you guys. Remember to follow.
I won.
Barely.
I won.
Remember to like, share, follow, and subscribe. All that good stuff.
Yeah.
I'm Alex.
I'm Bee.
And we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.